Hello guys, in this video we're going to discuss about how to take in inputs by spaces, like when we get inputs likewise like integers in spaces, how to take these inputs and use them. How to do this, because if you guys are here, if you don't know it, we need it in many competitive coding platforms and many you just need it. So if you guys are familiar with languages like C++ and Java, there's nothing that you have to take input in spaces. You just have to write C and whatever it is, like system in Java, system in dot, whatever it is. You don't have to worry about that there. But in Python you cannot just take input when the input is in spaces. So to do that, let us basically understand what input is. So first of all, let us say my input, and my input is nothing but input. That's what is my input right now. And let us print out my input first to understand what is happening, right? So I'll print out my input, so and run this code, and our input is going to be, as I told you, input in spaces. So if I run this code, I am getting this thing as it is, because what does this thing do? Input means a string. I am basically getting in a string. That's what I'm doing. So this is all fine. Now I'm going to use string operations, and I'm going to split this string by using spaces. So for that, you guys need to be aware of split function. If you guys are not aware of, don't worry, I'm going to explain you all in brief, or if you guys don't know, simply Google it out. So I'm going to say input dot split, as it is already suggesting me. So here the parameter is whatever split do we want in the input. So our split is going to be a space, because we want to basically split this list by using spaces. Like we'll split this space, like 1 and 2 will be splitted, 2 and 3 will be splitted, 4 and 5 will be splitted, and so on. So that's what I want to do. So now let us run this code and see what will happen when I say input dot split, and I'll print out my input. So I'll have to obviously write 1 2 3 4 5, and if you guys see, I am getting a list now. So I am getting a list which says 1 2 3 4 5, and it got basically splitted by a space. So this is one more nice thing, that whenever you use input dot split, if you don't write anything as argument, the default argument is space. So even if you don't write over there that the split is space, still it will consider split as space by default. So it is still taking it as that. So this is fine. Now you got a list. Now what do we want to do? We want to take an integers, right? Because we want to perform some mathematical operation. So what to do now? So for that, now we are going to use the map function. So we're not going to print it now. Let us say, well, let us define a map, like my map equals to, we'll define a map, and in map we need two parameters. One is a function and other is iterable. So we don't know what to do for the first part, function. We don't know what the function should be. So I'll just leave a space. We know what the iterable is going to be. Iterable is going to be my input. And if you guys see, so hold on, why is it not suggesting me? I don't know. So okay, input, the iterable is going to be my input, but why did I pass in my input? Because it is an iterable. Because if you guys see, we are getting square brackets. It means that my input is a list now. So input, it was a string when we wrote input, but whenever we say input dot split, it converts or basically splits that string input into a list via, basically we are splitting it by spaces. You can also split it by characters like iterate or anything, but we just have to split it in spaces because we want to take an input in spaces. Now if you guys see, my input is a list now. That's what we passed, and now we want a function that will act on that list. So if you guys are not aware of map method or the map function, you can click on this icon and see what a map function is. I explained it pretty much in that video. So now we are basically converting each and every element of this my input list into an integer, because we are passing this integer as a function now. Why I'm saying integer as function? Because if you write int of, say, anything like 23, and let us say a, so if a is int of 23, it means that a is simply 23. It is not a string now. A will be an integer 23. So integer is a function. So basically we are using integer as a function here, and my input as a iterable. If you guys are still not able to understand, you can watch that video. So now we have this map, and remember, if you guys know map, what a map is, you have to convert that into a list, because this will return an object. We want to convert it into a list. And now that's all. Now you can simply print out my map and run this code. And we need to take an inputs in spaces. That's what was the motive of this video. So let us type some random numbers in spaces and hit enter. So wow, we get input in spaces likewise. So we are basically getting integers like we wanted by using spaces. Now you can use for loops or whatever you want to do with this input. So that's all from my side. You can subscribe to our channel to get updates regarding new videos. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned and keep learning. Thank you.